There are specific signs that show you're destined to live to 100. Living a century isn't just about luck or good genes, it's about making certain choices that promote a longer, healthier life. Studies show that only 1 in 10 people are actually living lifestyles that increase their chances of living past 100. It's not just about what you eat or how you exercise. There are other crucial factors that play a role in how long you'll live, and most of us are overlooking them. Stick around until the end, because we'll reveal the one surprising sign you might be overlooking that could change everything about your future, and your chances of reaching the big 100. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Longevity has always captured human fascination. For centuries, we've wondered what makes some people live longer than others. Is it just luck? Genetics? Or is there a deeper secret that we can all uncover? Living to 100 isn't just a fantasy, it's a reality for more people than you might think, and science is uncovering more about the factors that contribute to this extraordinary lifespan. Take the blue zones, for example. These are regions where people live significantly longer than the global average. Places like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, have some of the highest life expectancies in the world, with many people living well into their 90s and even reaching 100. Scientists have studied these areas extensively, and they've discovered surprising common factors in the way people live their lives that contribute to their incredible longevity. But it's not just about location, it's about lifestyle. In Okinawa, people follow a plant-based diet, stay socially active, and practice a strong sense of community. In Sardinia, many older residents walk daily and maintain a sense of purpose throughout their lives. These are people who don't just live long, they live well, remaining physically and mentally active well into their later years. Ever wondered how some people seem to live forever? They're not just lucky. The secret lies in their daily habits, their environment, and the way they approach life. Could you be living some of these habits already? And what signs can you look for in your own life that suggest you might also be on the path to 100? But what about the signs that you might be living to 100? Here's the first one. Sign number 1. Active lifestyle. An active lifestyle is one of the most critical factors when it comes to longevity. It's no secret that physical activity improves cardiovascular health, boosts energy, and enhances overall well-being, but the impact on life expectancy is even more profound. Research shows that people who engage in moderate physical activity for just 30 minutes a day can reduce their risk of death by up to 30%. Activities like walking, gardening, and even light jogging have been linked to longer, healthier lives. Staying active helps maintain mobility, reduces the risk of chronic illnesses like diabetes and heart disease, and keeps the mind sharp as well. In fact, people in blue zones like Okinawa and Sardinia stay active well into their 80s and 90s, contributing to their longevity. But there's more to it than just physical health. What about your social life? Sign number 2. Strong social connections. Having meaningful relationships and a strong support system is linked to living longer, and the science behind this is fascinating. Studies show that people who maintain close connections with friends, family, and their communities tend to live up to 10 years longer than those who are socially isolated. For example, research conducted by the Harvard University Study of Adult Development found that social connections significantly contribute to both physical and emotional health. People with strong social ties experience less stress, lower blood pressure, and reduced rates of depression. It's also easier to stay active and healthy when you have people to share experiences and responsibilities with. I personally know someone who lived into their 90s and always attributed their long life to the close-knit friendships they maintained through the years. So, you've got a great social circle. What about your mindset? Sign number 3, positive mindset. A positive mindset is a powerful, yet often overlooked, factor in longevity. Optimistic people tend to have lower levels of stress, a stronger immune system, and a greater ability to cope with life's challenges. In fact, a study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences showed that people with a positive outlook on life are 11 to 15% more likely to live longer than their pessimistic peers. Positive thinkers tend to recover from illness faster and experience fewer chronic health issues over time. One remarkable example is the late 101-year-old Japanese woman, Mito Sake, who often spoke about her belief that staying positive and maintaining a sense of humor helped her overcome life's struggles. But what about your daily habits? Sign number 4. Healthy diet. What we eat plays a massive role in how long we live. Diets rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats are associated with longer life expectancy, while processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats can increase the risk of chronic diseases. In the blue zones, plant-based diets are common, and they've been linked to longer lifespans. For example, people in Okinawa eat nutrient-dense foods like sweet potatoes, tofu, and seaweed, which are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. A diet that prioritizes whole, unprocessed foods helps prevent heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. Interestingly, studies show that those who eat a plant-based diet have a 20% lower risk of premature death. But eating healthy isn't the only factor. What's your mental health like? Sign number 5. Mental health and stress management. Managing stress and taking care of your mental health are crucial for longevity. Chronic stress can lead to inflammation, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system, each of which can shorten life expectancy. That's why practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness are becoming more common in longevity research. In fact, studies have shown that people who engage in regular stress-reducing activities are more likely to live longer, healthier lives. A person who practices mindfulness daily, for example, is able to reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, leading to improved heart health and lower risks of chronic disease. Additionally, maintaining mental well-being helps keep the mind sharp as we age, preventing cognitive decline. There's still one crucial thing you might be overlooking. Sign number 6. A sense of purpose. Having a sense of purpose is one of the most profound ways to ensure a long life. People who are driven by a passion, mission, or goal tend to live longer because they remain mentally and emotionally engaged. The blue zones are full of examples of people with strong senses of purpose, whether it's taking care of family, contributing to a community, or staying involved in hobbies or work. A study by the National Institute on Aging found that people with a sense of purpose are less likely to suffer from serious health conditions and have a lower risk of premature death. It's not just about working toward a goal, it's about having something that makes you feel needed, important, and alive. The final sign? It's the one that ties everything together. Sign number 7. Consistent routine. Maintaining a consistent daily routine is essential for long-term health. People who follow regular schedules, whether it's in terms of sleep, meals, exercise, or even social activities, tend to have lower levels of stress and more balanced lifestyles. A routine helps keep the body's circadian rhythm in sync, improving sleep quality and overall energy. In blue zones, a steady routine is often seen in how people approach work, rest, and relaxation. They know the importance of regularity, whether it's getting up early to tend to their garden, having a set time for meals, or taking daily walks. A consistent routine helps maintain physical, mental, and emotional balance, which is crucial as we age. Now that you know the 7 signs, there's something crucial you should know about your future. Even if you have most, or even all, of these signs, there's one critical factor that could still make or break your chances of living to 100. It's something you have no control over, and yet it plays a huge role in how long you'll live: your genetics. Yes, while lifestyle choices and habits play a massive role in longevity, your genetic makeup can significantly influence your life expectancy. Some people are simply born with genetic traits that help protect against disease, improve resilience, and slow down aging. That's why some people, despite living with poor habits, still manage to live much longer than others. But even with genetics in play, there's still a lot you can do to improve your odds. So, do you think genetics or lifestyle choices are the most important factor in longevity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you want to make sure you live as long as possible, stick around for more tips like these. We're constantly uncovering new ways to boost longevity and improve your quality of life, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Was this video helpful? Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's a specific longevity tip you'd like us to dive deeper into. We'd love to hear your thoughts and keep the conversation going. If you have a friend or family member who's interested in living a longer, healthier life, share this video with them. This could be the nudge they need to start making those small, impactful changes today. Click this video to learn about the best supplements for longevity. You'll discover some game-changing tips that can take your health to the next level. And remember, if you want to stay up to date on the latest tips for a long and healthy life, don't forget to subscribe now. You won't want to miss the next video. It could make all the difference.